Good morning, everyone. My name is Cynthia Gartman. I'm so excited you're here with us today for our first Seniors Blue Book Facebook Live event. And so with me today is Marisa Weachter-Williams with Traditions of Hershey. Hi, Marisa. How are you?
Hi, Cynthia. I'm good. How are you?
I'm doing good. So I'm in front of your building today, or am I? So seriously, we're just so excited to be here with you today and to learn about Traditions of Hershey and see what all is happening in your community and everything like that. So why don't you tell us a little bit about yourself and then about Traditions of Hershey?
Sure. So I am the marketing director here at Traditions, and we have been open for 12 years. We are an independent living and personal care community. We started as all independent living, actually, and then about 7 years ago added personal care as we found a need for our residents wanted to age in place and stay when they had some care needs. So we added in personal care, and it has been great.
Oh, that's awesome. That is so awesome. So tell us where you're physically located. I know that it says Traditions of Hershey, so I'm assuming someplace around Hershey, but tell us about that.
Yes, we are located here in Palmyra, right on 322, which is the main road. We are right between Hershey and Lebanon, and we are about 3 miles from the Hershey Medical Center and the Milton Hershey School. So that's how we kind of identify to people where we're at.
Oh, awesome. That's absolutely awesome. So, tell us about levels of care. It's something that we hear about inside senior communities sometimes. Tell us about levels of care, what that means at Traditions of Hershey, and what type of housing types that you have at Traditions.
Sure. So we essentially have three levels of care, and I can go through those. The first one is
Great.
independent living. And what we consider independent living is a resident who is able to take care of their own activities of daily living. So, for ease of living, we do provide the meals and the housekeeping for our residents. We also provide transportation if needed. And we have a full schedule of activities all day, every day. Other than that, residents are pretty independent in their apartments, so they can take care of all of their own personal needs.
Okay.
The next level beyond that is a really unique to our building. It's called our Enhanced Service Program. This program
Okay.
came into place about 5 years ago, and we partnered with Home Instead Senior Care here in Lebanon County, and they provide caregivers here at our building 7 days a week, and they provide those services that residents might have a bit of a need for. So things like medication reminders, or help
Mhm.
getting in and out of the shower, or maybe just help pulling up compression stockings. So those
Oh,
types
okay.
of things that residents aren't necessarily completely independent, but they don't need that 24-hour care that we provide in personal care. So it's kind of like that in between level to keep residents very independent for as long as possible.
Okay. So, Marissa, tell me about personal care. What does that mean at Traditions of Hershey?
Sure. So personal care is more of the 24-hour round the clock assistance. We have care aides here in the building, and they're able to provide assistance to residents throughout the day, evening, nighttime, whenever they need assistance. So that is more of the 24-hour care that we would call it.
Awesome. Very, very good. So now, thank you for describing levels of care. So you have independent living, you have personal care, and you have kind of a bridge called enhanced services that's between them. That's awesome. So community life. So we got to talk about community life two different ways. First, we want to talk about what is now our normal. We're currently in a time of isolation with COVID-19. And so I want to talk about what you're doing now, but I also want you to talk about what is normal because we will be back at normal at some point later this year. So we want to look forward to that normal. So let's talk about the new normal and then the normal normal.
Sure. So I will talk about our new normal first. So currently, we are hand delivering all of our meals to our residents. That way, we don't have everybody congregating. So breakfast, lunch, dinner. We go in the kitchen, we pack the carts full of the meals, and we go door to door delivering them, which has been really nice to just have that personal interaction and check on the residents so often. That's been great. As far as activities go, activities are a little bit more on a smaller scale. So we are, again, doing things more individualized. Residents are coloring pictures and hanging them around the building, hanging them outside their apartment, in the elevators. Our activities director is sending around packets every day to each person's door. And that's comprised of word searches, crossword puzzles, different trivia things, and then the next day she'll have the answers to yesterday's packet. So just a little bit more individualized activity is what we're doing right now, and hopefully we can expand that a little further in the upcoming weeks.
That's awesome. So I think we have a couple of videos of some of the things you guys are doing right now. So let's cut over to that real quick.
Boomerang. Come on, kid. You guys look like zombies. Stop it.
That's right, after you're like, too. Boom.
Oh,
I don't know what's happening now.
Would you like a sandwich or a cup? Would you like an ice cream? I thought I love ice cream.
Ice cream, we can't hear.
Oh.
Ice cream delivery.
Ice cream delivery. Oh,
Sandwiches or cups?
And a spoon.
Okay.
Thank you.
We were sleeping.
So, normally, can you tell us what community life is like?
Sure. So normally what our activities look like, we have, again, a full schedule of activities all day, every day. We do a lot of trivia games, what I call game show games. So Family Feud, Wheel of Fortune, Jeopardy, the residents love those. Bingo is also very popular. We do that a couple times a week, as well as we have a book club, a Scrabble club. We have a veterans group, a men's group that meets. We also have some religious activities. So we have a worship service every Sunday. They also have Bible study on Mondays and a women's devotions group on Tuesdays. So we have quite a variety of activities, and residents can be as active as they choose to be.
So thanks, Marisa, about that. I think we've got a video of one of your exercise classes. So I think I'll switch over to that real quick.
Traditions of Hershey and Fox Rehabilitation have partnered to offer a free 45-minute exercise class. Strength, Mobility, and Balance class, also known as SMB, has been designed for older adults to relieve aches and pains, reduce fatigue, and focus on strengthening the body. The class is led by an experienced exercise physiologist who goes through a series of seated and standing exercises.
My name is Sherry, and I'm the teacher for the exercise class at Traditions. We do some weight training with our band, and we do some stretching, and we do some cardiovascular, which is deep breathing types of exercise to get a well-rounded workout, and I think we all really enjoy it. And I hope to see you there.
Okay, I am Louise Bernardi, and I'm here at Traditions of Hershey. I enjoy moving and exercise both my legs and my hands, and any kind of motions that they present. I have 2 great-grandchildren that I help to babysit for once a week, and this class helps me to be able to chase after them.
Now, Marisa, does that mean that if folks wanted to come when you were having active activity classes again, that folks can come and try out those if they like out in the community?
Absolutely. Yes. Thank you for asking. Yes, the SMB exercise class is open to anybody in the public, so you don't have to be a resident. You can just come on over and join our class.
Okay, that's awesome to hear. Now, I also know that you guys take active trips. Again, we're in our normal time now, not in our COVID-19 time. So what happens with those trips and things?
Yes, so normally we do take trips every week. I'll kind of run you through the routine here. So Wednesday mornings, we normally go out to breakfast. We have a shuttle bus here, load up a group of residents, go to Cracker Barrel or Bob Evans, local places around for breakfast. Wednesday afternoons, we generally do another fun activity. So that might include going to Hollywood Casino, the Hershey outlets. In the spring and summer, we do a lot of farmers markets, ice cream shops. So Wednesdays, we definitely keep busy shopping or eating. And then Friday mornings, we go to grocery stores. So we'll rotate different grocery stores and make sure everybody gets there.
Well, I know that your seniors, and I think all of us will appreciate those trips so much more after we get past this time of isolation.
Absolutely. I think we're all ready to get out.
Yes, absolutely. So life's not stopping while, unfortunately, we're all in isolation. And people still say we need to have the opportunity to get out, and we need to have the opportunity to be able to think about new places for our folks maybe to live, or our family members, or maybe seniors are saying, I'm really tired of all the upkeep on the house. Now that I've been stuck in my house for so long, I really realize I'm ready. So what's admissions like right now? Take me through that process. If I was to call you today and say, I'm interested, what would happen?
Sure, absolutely. Great question. So as far as our move-in process, we are currently accepting new residents, as we do realize that there are certain situations that people just can't live in their current situation. So we are taking new residents at this time. What that process looks like is we are offering virtual tours. We can't do full in-person tours at the moment, but what we can do is virtual tours, which I have some tours of the different apartment styles, as well as a look at the common areas inside the building. And we kind of just take it on a case-by-case basis. So if somebody is interested, we will certainly work with them to identify what that process will look like for them.
Okay, but I'm supposing that it involves some paperwork of some kind, and you're able to send out that paperwork either through the mail or through the computer systems, things like that?
That's right. Yeah. So it's kind of just, again, a case-by-case basis, but we will certainly make that process work the best that we can, and get the person all moved in and settled in.
Awesome. So I want to cut over really quickly and go and show that community tour that you sometimes will do, and then maybe the one-bedroom apartment, just so folks get a sense of how beautiful your residence is. And then don't let me forget, when we're done with that, let's talk about respite care and how that's handled right now, and how even the incoming from a normal residence handled right now when we're done with that. Don't let me forget, okay?
All right. Sounds good. Okay.
This is the dining room. This is the main lobby area.
Okay. It will be delivered to your room.
This is the bistro area here. There's always coffee and tea available here. People like to hang out here in the morning and before and after meals and kind of hang out and socialize. This is the daily activity calendar for the day. And this is the main entrance. This is the living room area here. We do some activities down here as well. And now we'll take you upstairs. Everybody has a mailbox here.
How are you?
And this is where you sign up to go on trips.
And now the one-bedroom apartment tour.
So Marisa, we wanted to finish up by just talking about kind of the application process a little bit. Are you guys able to do respite care?
Yes, we can do respite care. Again, that's something that you just give us a call. We're happy to walk you through it. That's also a little bit more of a case-by-case basis.
Sure.
We will certainly accommodate for a respite.
And so if folks don't understand what respite means, it might mean, so my mom lives next door to us and she had knee replacement surgery. And so at some point after her knee replacement surgery, if her care needs were just getting a little bit heavier than what our family could handle, we could have had her move into Traditions of Hershey for a few weeks so that she can get kind of over that hump and get a little bit stronger. Is that how respite works?
That's right. Yes.
Okay.
And we can do respite stays in all 3 levels of our care.
Awesome. 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 So Marisa, they can contact you how? How would you like folks to reach out to you?
Sure. So I can be reached anytime by email. the direct line to our building here, or my cell phone number if you have any questions or comments or would like more information on Traditions.
Excellent. So give us the number at Traditions of Hershey.
Sure. So our main number is 717-838-2330.
Excellent. Excellent. Well, thanks, Marisa. It's been great talking to you today, and have a great day.
Thanks, Cynthia, and thanks everyone for watching.